Costs of quality. Okay. Where does this fit in? Where is this important? So you could see this in multiple choice questions, although I would say much more likely in a sim. Shocker, shocker. This is going to be a lot of memorization. I know, you're just shocked. Memorization on the BEC exam? No way. Well, let's talk about this. Well, quality is, right, what's quality? That's It's defined by the marketplace generally as the product or company's ability to meet or exceed customer expectations. Now, these costs of quality, you see here, they're broken out into two categories, and then these two categories are under conformance, and these two categories are under non-conformance. These costs of quality include costs associated with activity related to conformance with quality standards and the opportunity costs or activities associated with correcting nonconformance with quality standards. Again, to reiterate that, we've got keeping up with conforming with quality standards, and then more corrective. Nonconformance or more corrective. What do we have under conformance? Well, we want to conform and have high quality products, so we prevent issues. And then we have appraisal costs. So prevention, that's pretty clear in the name, right? Prevent defective products. And then appraisal costs, these are costs to identify defective products, before they go out the door, before they become an issue. So prevention, appraisal, right? It's kind of like appraising something, kind of get an idea of what it's worth or its value. It's a good way to remember it. But if something's not really that valuable, right? If it's a garbage unit, let's not let it leave our doors. And non-conformance, internal failure costs. This is we messed up. Cost of defective products. We got to rework them, scrap them. I'll go over that in a second. External failure costs. These are once it gets to the customer for whatever reason. I mean, maybe it is because we made a mistake, or they just don't like it. Defective products, returns, liability claims. How could this look in a sim? Well, it could give you a bunch of numbers. I know we have a sim out there with this. It can give you a bunch of numbers, and you got to identify. Okay, for example, it tells you product redesign is $10,000 and scrap is $5,000. So then you have to calculate all of the. So first you have to memorize that these four are prevention, these three are appraisal, and then find in what's given, add all these four up together. If all four are there, it could just be three or two. And then type in that prevention costs equals, sum up all of these numbers. Internal failure costs are all of these, and then you'll add up prevention and appraisal to get you conformance. So you need to memorize that prevention and appraisal both equal conformance. Internal failure and external failure are both non-conformance. And all of these together are the costs of quality. So pretty big formula. Again, cost of quality equals these two. Conformance is A, B. Non-conformance is A and B. Then obviously memorize all of these in between. These are either pretty straightforward or kind of just memorize them. I'll just tell you that. I mean, how do you prevent issues? You train employees well. You have pre-production inspection. Those have costs. Process redesign, you redesign how you make the products. Product redesign, you redesign the product as a whole. Appraisal costs, how do you identify defective products? Well, post-production inspection expenses. So we see here, this is pre-production, and here's post-production. Laboratory maintenance, and product testing. All ways to identify defective products. Now for our internal failure costs, we can rework those products and scrap those products and make tooling changes to those products. Pretty straightforward, nothing crazy. And then external failure costs, if those customers return goods, if they exercise their liabilities or warranties on them, right? We have a liability because the product exploded in their face. That's not good. Or right, they have a 30-day warranty or something like that. They then are going to have complaints. And you think of this also like opportunity cost, because we've got lost customers. You just lose a customer, that is technically a cost. I mean, it's not a cost that's going to show up in your financial statements, but it is a cost nonetheless. All right. That is pretty important topic here. Make sure this is all memorized, and you will be good to go. Hey there! Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying?
I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material. We'll do it together. Tap into the power of CPA.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.